Hey YouTube, it's Hannah Loba. If you want more MotoAmerica content, check out the new and vastly improved MotoAmerica Live Plus app. It's the only place you can catch all the race action in one place all season long. Click the link in the description below.
All right, we're back. Loris Baz, Cameron Beaubier, and Brandon Posh starting from the front row with Herron Peterson, Xavi Forés, JD Beach, Bobby Fong, Sean Dylan Kelly on row number 3 as bikes are going in gear. Look at the upper left-hand part of your screen. You're going to see those red lights go on and off. 20 laps scheduled for Steel Commander Superbike race number 1. Revs are up, clutches are out, and we're heading down to turn number 1. Wow.
Beaubier and Posh got great starts. As you see the yellow helmet of Herron, Cam Peterson is going to go down the inside of everybody, though, and take the lead, Greg, as he gets it swapped back now. Beaubier goes, I think it's Beaubier.
That's Xavi Forés.
Xavi Forés. Xavi and Cam Peterson at the front.
So Xavi Forés on the Attack Performance Progressive Yamaha Racing. Our Yamaha R1 took the lead for a moment, but his teammate Cameron Peterson on the 45 takes over the spot. Cameron Beaubier, Tytler Cycles BMW in 3rd spot. And there's a Vision Wheel M4 X-Star Suzuki of Brandon Posh in 4th spot.
Yeah, I was looking at the yellow helmet of Josh Herron just to see where he would filter in, and I saw that other yellow helmet of Xavi Forés go through. So
they know what's at stake in this championship. They definitely don't want to make any crazy moves as Forés goes wide.
Yep.
So he'll relegate that lead to the 45 of Cameron Peterson.
Yeah, that is far back as 7th place right now. So Beaubier in 4th. Bobby Fong goes stuffing it up the inside, trying to go 2 for 1. He gets by Herron, doesn't quite get past Beaubier. Those Vision Wheel M4 X-Star Suzukis of Escalante and Posh there. How about Sean Dylan Kelly? We haven't talked about him much this week. He comes from the 3rd row as Bobby Fong goes up underneath Cam Peterson. So Bobby Fong and Baz have shown that they have the pace. Herron this time through, I believe, will be able to draft past one or maybe even both of these bikes just in front of him at the moment.
How much is Herron going to risk for this championship? If it's going to be easy, he's definitely going for it. Fong onto the front straightaway. Wrench Motorcycles, Yamaha R1. That's a program that is dramatically different in terms of their setup from the Attack Performance Progressive Yamaha team as Xavi goes around his teammate. Cam Peterson fighting back. All the while, Herron's sitting right there too, so he's going to ease by Xavi Forés. So Herron now aggressively moving up into 4th place.
Like it wants to go very too much further. Let's see if Herron can do anything with Cam Peterson as they come onto this front straightaway.
Side by side they go.
Baz
pass for the lead again. So that's now your 4th lead change of this race so far. Boy, can you imagine if Josh Herron is able to get by the number 50 Bobby Fong? Would he deny his teammate a race victory?
Yeah, this 3rd sector, I saw Cam Beaubier make a mistake there. So Josh Herron goes fastest 3rd split of the race at a 23.8. Half a second he gained on Beaubier. And now he's in the draft of Bobby Fong as they come down the front straightaway. Let's see if he tries to make this bid for 2nd. He is going to make that pass on Bobby Fong. Now you have a Warhorse Ducati 1 and 2. And I'll tell you, Greg, I'm nervous. I don't know what to expect in this snap, but once that visor goes down for Herron, he only knows one way of doing things, and that's to win as he looks to get by his teammate.
Well, I've talked about the team culture and what they've been able to cultivate between the crew, Araldo Faraci, the entire team. It's such a nice pod of people that are in that team, and they have so much fun, and they joke and they laugh as they go around. Looks like Max Flinders is up and out of the seat getting lap traffic, but Bobby Fong is not going to give it to him by any stretch of the imagination.
Now, here's this big battle for 4th. You got Cam Peterson and Xavi Forés there with SDK, the 2 M4 Vision Wheel M4 X-Star Suzuki bikes there. And then just on the back, how about this? Benjamin Smith, Greg, riding amazing right now on that 78. This is a battle for 4th all the way back to 10th. Really good to see Benjamin Smith tagging onto the back of Superbike guys that he probably hasn't had the opportunity to race against before. Pretty close there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looked like Posh, or no, sorry, Rich Escalante, your championship points leader. The possibility of him wrapping up this championship, as we see on the left part of your screen, Fong's pass for 2nd place.
Does a really nice job of using the exit there. Little different lines, but I think if he's going to do it, Greg, he's going to do it safely. These guys have had some history, but Bobby doesn't want to get, in the mix of a championship fight between 2 guys. So let's see if he does the same thing here. Watch him straight line that R1 on the exit of here and try to get himself set up to the inside. Not close enough that time. Looks like he wants to have a shot, but he's not quite close enough there. I think if he does it all, he wants to win for this Wrench Motorcycle team as well. So, as you said earlier, and I think that for Bobby, his best shot is going to be turn 5. Yeah, absolutely. You could see it almost looked to me that time when they went down. Herrin did have a look over his shoulder again, saw Baz. Almost looked like he set up a little bit early and was trying to let Baz go by in the first turn. That's why that gap is as big as it is now between Bobby and Herrin. So we'll see if they can close that gap back down right now as Bobby Fong just goes fastest first split of the race.
So looking at Bobby Fong, the veteran, Wrench Motorcycles, Yamaha R1, races multiple classes, a subject of Pressure to Rise, the series for MotoAmerica that launched on Friday. Definitely go check that out and learn more about Bobby Fong and behind the scenes of Fong and his mentality. 21.644 on lap number 8 is the fastest lap of the race by Josh Herrin, and he just went 21.8. Less than 0.2 of a second off. And now Cameron Beaubier just goes sector 1 fastest time at a 22.466 from all these riders.
Herrin has another look over his shoulder, so he's taking in a lot of information right now, and it looks like he's going to try to go by Bobby, and he does. He squeezes down the inside of Bobby Fong, controls the apex speed so Bobby can't cut it back up underneath him. So now it's all fight on. So maybe Herrin feels like he's got some pace as we have. This is going to be one of the battles for fifth. This is out of the last corner, Greg. This is going to be a very, very fast crash for Brandon Posh.
Wants to put a stamp on this championship, and he doesn't want any question marks, like he has posed for himself for his 2013 championship. This is a championship that Josh Herrin wants to look back on and say, I grabbed it. I was the one who won it.
And fastest lap of the race for number 2, Josh Herrin. And right now, Greg, he's got more than one hand on this trophy. He's just got to try to put this together for the remaining, let's say, last minute of the race. Bobby Fong trying to close up on him, and I know where this pass is going to be tried. If Bobby's going to do it at all, it's going to be after this fast right that we are going to be coming into right now. Turn 4 into 5. Herrin right now, though, has a big enough gap. Let's see if Bobby can pull that gap in a little bit. I don't think he's going to be close enough.
After setting the fast lap of the race at a 21.602 by Josh Herrin, 19 laps into a 20-lap race. Herrin holding off the advances of Bobby Fong, hard on the gas. This is a rider who won his first Steel Commander Superbike Championship in 2013. 11 years later, sits on the cusp of winning his latest championship. The longest margin was Matt Mladen, the great Matt Mladen from 99 to 09, who's in attendance this weekend, who's looking on at Josh Herrin, who's going to break that streak of 10 years from first to last. With a couple corners to go, Josh Herrin on the cusp of history. It's been a long time in the making, a career up and down since he began his MotoAmerica professional career years ago. And here comes the Warhorse HSVK Racing Ducati rider onto the front straightaway, takes the checkered flag and the national championship.
Wow, what a way to do it. What a way to do it. And this is going to be the battle for 5th between Cam Peterson. It looks like Richie Escalante has actually got 5th. He's pulled away from this battle between Cam Peterson and SDK. Cam finishes 6th, SDK 7. You see Chavi Forrest there in 8th. Benjamin Smith, what a run from him to finish 9th.
Celebration continues to see Bobby Fong still up there on the podium, having that second place finish. Was a hard fought race for him today, and you could hear him in that interview. He was asking for more time. We could hear the bikes rev up for Mission King of the Baggers. They left pit lane for the sighting lap.
There's a lot of congratulations going on around, but Josh Herrin with the victory. 0.4 of a second over Bobby Fong. Loris Baz in 3rd. So here are the championship standings. We still have one race to go, but there's only 25 points available, so you can see that the 58 between Herrin and Beaubier insurmountable, so that's the championship.